Name Ritumaitri Sarkar, graduate major, master's program in journalism. The first question is, how do you plan to advance your community as a result of your study in the field of communication? People's participation is becoming the central issue of our time, says UNDP in its Human Development Program 1993, to which we can add that participation also requires communication. Being a communication student from a developing country, there are various basic issues that needs to be addressed. That is, population growth, rural poverty, malnutrition, increased participation of women in social life, access to development programs. Various media of communication can put to use for this. For example, traditional and popular media, folk theatre, dances, puppet shows and popular poetry. Audiovisual materials can be also used for disseminating information and stimulating community action. Various focus group discussions can be organized. Videos can be made for sharing ideas and creating awareness among people. Small kiosks can be set up. Usage of print media in the form of pamphlets, organizing street plays in periodic intervals of time can enhance awareness. The planned use of communication techniques, activities and media gives people powerful tools both to experience change and actually to guide it. The second question is, discuss a significant person in your life and describe the ways in which you have been influenced, positively, negatively, and why. I've always believed God places certain people in your life at certain times. I have been blessed with a great number of influential people throughout my life, from my high school friends, my college friends, my teachers, few bad relationships, my mentors, who have helped me make the most of myself. Though it may sound cliche, throughout this there was only one person who was constant in my life and stood by me no matter what, and that's my mother. My earliest memories of her has been missing her presence as a child. Days would pass by when I didn't see her because of her profession, which kept her outside and which is also an exception in the Indian middle class society, where women are expected to stay at home and tend to families. Being a rebel of her times, she always stood by her decisions, no matter what, a quality that she also imbibed in me. Throughout my growing years, there was one thing that she constantly reminded me, and that is, when it comes to self-image, that there is nothing model about it. There is no such thing as perfection. She always told me to be conscious of my behavior and not my physical attributes. As my mother, she always saw perfection when she saw me, as I'm sure all mothers do when they see their children. Also, she taught me to value the little things life has to offer, as these decide the greater things that come post that. If I sum up, my mom is an epitome of gentleness, calmness, patience, and also with that comes heaps of courage and mental strength. The last question is, if you were to describe where you grew up to someone who hasn't visited there before, what would you highlight? Siliguri is my hometown, located in the northeastern part of India and comes under the state of West Bengal. Siliguri for some is the main commercial city of North Bengal, and for some its importance comes from its strategic placement near international and state borders. The town of Siliguri is situated on the banks of river Mahananda and speared in the foothill of eastern Himalayas. The geostrategic importance of the town is remarkable. Siliguri connects three international borders, that is Bangladesh, China and Nepal, a rare evidence on the map of the world. An important nerve center for all kinds of activities related to trade and commerce in the region. Sawmilling and jute milling are important industries over here. There are also tea plantations in abundance. Siliguri is a paradise of scenic beauty, marinating wonderful balance between industrial state and ecology of the region. Flanked by mountains on three sides and the river Mahananda on the other, the lush green tea plantation offers the necessary relaxation from one's busy schedule. With a perfect blend of ethnicity and modernism, Siliguri can be perfectly described as a shopper's heaven also.